I think we've come to a portion of our program that is very, very exciting for so many people, some of which are descendants of our great-great-grandfathers, going all the way to where we were before slave traders and merchants began to bring our people from Africa to the United States. This program is very important because of so many things. I will leave the rest of the narration to some of our members, including the DSG for DNA Igbo African Descendants. Her name is Naja. She's a well-known person and has been here with Caesar for many, many years. She will be coordinating the naming ceremony along with other members of Caesar, including the chairman of our board of directors. So ladies and gentlemen, the naming ceremony time is here. Let's listen.
It's a pleasure for me to introduce Dr. Brittany Ngozi Osborne. She's a Jamaican African-American Igbo. You know, she has a PhD in medical anthropology and joint masters in digital arts and sciences. She worked in the IT health space for several years as a researcher. She's an academic person, senior experienced researcher in Facebook. Now, Dr. Brittany Osborne's motto is, I strive to walk in a way that pleases my creator and bring honor to my ancestors. Welcome, Dr. Ngozi Brittany Osborne. Unmute her, please. Our great daughter. Okay.
Yes, greetings, everyone. I wanted to provide a brief history of the DNA Tested Africans organization and also to introduce our beloved chief. We are DNA Tested African Descendants, a component of the Imperial African History and Genetic Genealogical Society. This work began while our founder was in the military in 2000. We were founded in the United States in September of 2011. Requests to assist others in finding their ancestral origins grew exponentially, and as a result, we became a 501c3 nonprofit organization in September of 2017. Our founder, Chief Princess Naja Chinyere Njoku Ere, is a decorated 22-year retired U.S. Army veteran. She found her roots in real, living African-born family members in several African kingdoms. Many are Igbo. She coordinated DNA testing in various African kingdoms with the hopes of finding more family for others like her. She personally manages over 250 African DNA kits. She facilitates reconnections, naming ceremonies, rites of passage, language, and other educational classes for the age grades. She implemented age grade groups to assist with our shared reconnections to our roots. Her mission is to serve others and help them reconnect as she did. She believes that we all deserve a royal return to our source. Because of her hard work, as mentioned earlier, she was coordinated and received the title of Chief Anyanwu Itutu by His Majesty Chukwuemeka Eri of Eri Kingdom. He placed the crown on her head in Eri Kingdom in Igbo land in 2019. She is the first, not the second, not the third, but the first African-American to become a chief in Eri Kingdom. She met several of her relatives in Igbo land and resided in the palace with the royals while there. She continues to shine her light so others can find their way back home. We pay honor and respect to our beloved chief, Princess Naja Chinyere Njoku Ere. Chief.
There were Ahambu Anyanwu Tutu. As I've said over the many years, I am Igbo. I'm happy to be here. I am happy to reconnect even more people. We have something great for you all today, for you to observe. With all protocol having been established, to His Majesty, Chukwuemeka Eri, our King, the King who crowned me, to the royals, leaders and friends, I greet you. To my cousin from the Gullah Geechee Nation, Sufia Giza, thank you for coming here with me. I will never forget facilitating your naming in South Carolina. To all that have welcomed us, we thank you. From Clarendon, South Carolina to Clarendon, Jamaica, we found our way back to our Igbo roots. We're here today because there are Igbo descendants that desire affirmation of their ancestral names. We hold to the genetic and archaeological truth that all life originated in our motherland, Africa. And we are the original and ancient people going back hundreds of thousands of years before any written word. Many were stolen and brought to the Americas as early as 1526. We humbly worked diligently, privately, quietly to reclaim what was stolen from us, to reclaim our beloved ancestry. All that are with me have worked together for months, learned beginners and intermediate Igbo language, some of which were taught by our very own Igbo language teacher, which is DNA tested Chinwe Onanuju of Owirian Imo State. Some learned Igbo from our beloved Atlanta Igbo school instructor. This group with me today, they research various aspects of Igbo culture as a community. They received their age grade names and completed assignments required for this naming ceremony rite of passage. They worked very hard together. Today is their day. Let it be known that the ancestral names are given back to you as follows. DNA tested Africans Oracle, Voice of Thunder, the Elephant, come forward, let your presence be known, Charles Ray Long. Please unmute Charles Ray Long.
Okay, he can unmute himself.
My age grade is Ikejiani, which means the strength that holds the earth.
Great Anowu.
Yeah. His Igbo name is Ikechukwu Okorie, meaning God's power. You know, you see now they have last name. Okorie is the last name. Continue.
Dr. Brittany Osborne, the Ambassador for Caribbean Affairs. Come forward, let your presence be known.
Yeah, she's looking good. Her name is Ngozi, which she already had. Now we added the last name, Mbori, means blessing, born in Orie Day.
Dr. Ngozi, tell them who you are.
My age grade is Ikejiani.
Nacelle Tucker, our amazing naming ceremony facilitator. Come forward, let your presence be known.
Unmute yourself, Nacelle.
My age grade is Ikejiani.
Her name, meaning of her Igbo name is Chiamaka Mbafo. God is beautiful, born on Afode.
Jerry Muhammad, my amazing naming ceremony facilitator. Come forward, let your presence be known.
Well, what's that? Jerry? How do you spell it? J-E-R? How do you spell it?
Jerry.
She just needs to answer. She just needs to answer.
No, it's just unmute because all of them were muted. Unmute yourself now, Jerry.
Thank you. My age grade is Ikejiani.
Her Igbo name is Ifeoma Mbeke. Beautiful means you're beautiful. Born on Eke Day.
I will be receiving the name on behalf of our beloved Ikejiani sister, Dana Crossland.
Dana Crossland Akunaya is her first name. Her last name is Mbori. Born on Orie Day. Congratulations.
Davido Thurman, please come forward. Let your presence be known.
Unmute yourself, Davido.
Each will continue to count to 3, and then they will unmute and let their presence be known.
My age grade name is Ikejiani. Dalu.
Yeah, Dalu. I mean, you have a chance. Can I call back? Her name is Ogechi Amara Mbankwo. God's time is the best. Born on Nkwo Day.
Stephen Carroll, come forward. Let your presence be known.
How do you spell Stephen?
Stephen.
Okay, good. She can talk.
My age grade is Ikejiani.
His Igbo name is Akunaya Okafor, father's wealth. So you are born with wealth from your father, born on Afo Day. Congratulations.
I will be receiving the name on behalf of Hassani Carter of Ikejiani.
His name is Chineme Okafor. God is doing, born on Afo Day. Congratulations.
Great oracle of Nkaruka. When you speak, mountains move, the Agu. Come forward, let your presence be known. Angela Fitch.
My age grade is Nkaruka. It means the future is far greater.
Wonderful. Nkiruka is the age grade. Her name is Amarachi Mbori. God's grace, born on Orie Day. Age grade is Nkairuka. Okay, go on. Congratulations.
Deborah Amos, come forward. Let your presence be known.
My age grade is Nkairuka.
Okay. Your Igbo name is Chioma Mbori. God is good. Born on Orie Day.
Starshima Reams, come forward. Let your presence be known.
My age grade is Nkaruka.
And Igbo name is Akwabata Mbafo. Wealth has arrived. Born on Afo Day. I'll give you my bank account. So the wealth have come in. You have to put it in my account. Are you with me? Can I get a witness?
He said, I will be receiving on behalf of Keith Green of Nkiruka today.
Kid Green's Igbo name is Izuchukwu Okeke, God's secret, born on Eke Day.
Dominic Sconyers, come forward. Let your presence be known.
My age grade is Nkiruka.
His Igbo name is Akachukwu, God's hand or the hand of God, born on Nkwade.
And now,
congratulations.
For the age grade, Ujudo, the Odom, the lion, come forward and let your presence be known. Our Royal Sanders, let your presence be known by saying, eh.
Your name, Igbo name is Obiago Nweke, the heart of a lion, born on a K-Day. Congratulations.
Virgil Seals, let your presence be known by saying, eh.
Your Igbo name is Dekanna Nwafo. You have your father's image, born on Afo Day. Congratulations.
Shavante Mason Anderson, let your presence be known by saying, eh.
Your Igbo name is Udo Adigo Nweke, Prince Reigns, born on Eke Day.
I will be receiving on behalf of Teresa Johnson Lombardi today.
Her Igbo name is Uchechukwu Mbankwo, God's thought, born on Nkwo Day. Congratulations.
Lance Harris, come forward. Let your presence be known by saying, eh.
Eh. Your Igbo name is Nwa Ebube Nweke, child of wonder, born on Eke Day. Congratulations.
LaDonna Mixon, come forward. Let your presence be known by saying, eh.
Eh. Your Igbo name is Chilobe, be joyful, Mbankwo, born on Nkwo Day. Congratulations. Welcome to the Igbo family.
Sandra Henderson, come forward. Let your presence be known by saying, eh.
Eh. Your Igbo name is Ijeoma Mbori, a beautiful journey, born on Orie Day. Congratulations. Welcome to the Igbo family.
Alicia McCullough, come forward. Let your presence be known by saying, eh.
Eh. Your name is Adobe. Your Igbo name is Adobe Mbankwo, daughter of royalty, born on Nkwo Day. So you are royal. Yeah, that's the last one.
Honorable, I thank you very much.
Yeah.
For receiving us.
Yeah, wait, let's get the king to bless them. Ezeri, Enea, Ezeri. Unmute Ezeri so he can bless them. Ezeri. Yeah, Goziefa bless all of them. Yeah, fan on a video.
Chiku, I can again. Can I question an idea? Meme. Ono a carry bono, the honor bonu chiku. Namoge, even Melago Burudi Cheniche. You go take any do it ever, not buried in each and Igbo. No Igbo Cabo. Where's the neighbor number? Madam Wezori, Major Asana Quaka, which I'm Mugaro. Okay, then why their casuals or Guagua. They are John Marvin, I John Madavana, almost Avana or Guavana. I even on Niru and on as Rajan on as on Niru, chicken a bruiser. And yet, Goliva, as we went and 9 when I need. we do etebe ka odeba maneke ka odeba no ye ka odeba na nkwo gba bo ndị Igbo ibe mele we nna baba na bo ndị Igbo ka acha ka wuo no ka wuo n'eluigwe adeba maneke adị no ye adị na nkwo Igbo ekene m unu Igbo kweni Igbo zuoni
Igwe.
Yeah, the king blessed all of them. He says, you are all blessed. You will have long life and prosperity. You've been cleansed from all evils. You've been cleansed from all evils. And you've been cleared. God will be with you in the front and in the back. And you know, we have our Igbo days. Afo, Eke, Oye, Nkwo, which is your names. We have our Igbo calendar. You know, the Europeans have their own calendar, Monday, Sunday. Ours is 4 days in a week. Afo, Eke, Oye, Nkwo. We have our own calendars and didn't devise that. Thank you very much. You're welcome to the Igbo nation. I am Misigonka. Yeah, clap for them.
Unmute everybody.
I'll clap for them.
Onowu, there is one thing.
Hello.
Thank you very much, Niger. You did a very good job.
Thank you, Onowu. And
you are beautiful.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Anyamu Tutu, Morning Star.
Sir.
He said it would be good for you.
Sir.
He said the king said it would be good for you.
He said,
continue the good work.
He said,
and
Onowu, each of the naming registrants and the naming celebrants were provided a brief opportunity to explain to you all how it feels to now have their new names. And I would like to afford them that opportunity now. I can call each person's name forward.
We plan for that. So just call their name. But
absolutely.
Limit it to less than 1 minute each.
Absolutely. Okay. Ikechukwu, come forward. How does it feel?
No. I just like to say right now, I'm truly grateful for receiving my Igbo names and being connected to the root from which I sprang. I would like to thank His Majesty for gracing us with his presence. I would also like to thank our illustrious Chief Naja, Chinyere Njoku Eri. And I would like to thank all of you for your warm welcome. Dalu, Dalu, Dalu.
Yagazi, Amala. Okay, Dr. Ngozi.
Yes, I feel so blessed. My heart is full. I am so eternally grateful to His Majesty, to the Onowu, to all of the royals and all of the Igbos who have desired to want to find family in the diaspora. Each time I get a name, I feel as if I am connecting back to one of those ancestors that was disconnected from their homeland. So I am forever grateful to you, Chief Chinyere Njoku Eri, for giving us this opportunity to find our way back home. Thank you so much. Dalu.
Chiomaka, come forward. How does it feel?
Dalu. Thank you, everyone. I am honored and humble and happy and grateful to His Majesty and everyone who's sharing in this part in our journey. And again, thank you to the ancestors. And I am so grateful for this opportunity. Thank you. I can't say it enough. Dalu, Dalu.
Yeah, guys, yeah. You're welcome. Ifeoma. How does it feel?
I'm filled right now with immense gratitude. Thank you to His Majesty, Chukwu Emeka Eri, to the Onowu, to the dignitaries, other royals, dignitaries, and leaders, and Igbo family. Thank you so much for your blessings. Thank you, Chief Naja, for your vision. I am grateful. When I was younger, I always wanted to know where I came from. And someone special is here on the platform today. He was my professor, and he's here, Professor Ejiofor. And he told me then, you're Igbo, but I didn't know where to go and look. And so now I'm home, and I thank you so much.
No. Y'all guys here. Y'all guys here.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Ogechi Amara, how does it feel?
I feel so blessed to be here in the presence of all of the dignitaries of Your Majesty, of you, Chief Naja, all of the royals. I appreciate this opportunity, and I appreciate you all taking the time to reach back and gather your children. Dalu.
Guys here, beloved. Akuna, how does it feel?
Network. I would just like to say I'm very excited to continue this journey. I'm very grateful for everything that you have done, Chief, to help me find my roots or reconnect to my roots. And I would like to say thank you to everyone for making me feel welcome.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Oracle of Nkaruka, Amarachi, how does it feel?
Salute to His Majesty, to the royals, to all dignitaries who are present today, to Chief Naja. I am overjoyed. I am grateful. I am all those things that my brothers and sisters have already said. This comes full circle for me every time I do receive a name, or every time I am with my family. I feel one step closer to my ancestors who left the continent and stepped foot here in America, but now we're coming back. Thank you to everyone for
welcome home, sis.
Coming together.
You're welcome. Chioma, how does it feel?
Just an abundance of gratitude. Just so thankful and grateful for this humbling experience and reconnection, and to connect with my Igbo culture. I think the ancestors would be so proud. Thank you, Dalu.
Imela.
Welcome home.
Akwabata.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief Naja, and to His Majesty and all the royals. I feel very welcomed and honored for this opportunity to be able to reconnect with my Igbo family, and I'm very grateful. Thank you, Dalu.
Akachukwu.
I'd like to say Imila and Dalu to the Nogu. I'm very thankful, to the Eze of Erie Kingdom, all the royals, and last but not least, Chief Naja Erie. I feel blessed. I felt blessed when I received my first name, and I feel double blessed now. I just plan on learning and living the culture and learning Igbo and, passing it on. So thank you. Dalu.
Agazia. These are our newest Igbo descendants that have received both of their names for the first time and their age grade. They're our newest age grade. So I'm going to call them by their English name and their Igbo name so they will recognize it and come forward. Arroyo Sanders, Obiagu. How does it feel?
been, as I said, it's been an emotional journey. I'm very grateful. Give honor to His Majesty and all the dignitaries in their presence, and just want to thank you for this journey, and I look forward to traveling even further.
Welcome, welcome, thank you. Virgil Seals Dikana. Virgil Seals Dikana. How does it feel?
Thank you. Salud. I just thank you. So much gratitude. I appreciate this connection that we have made. I appreciate the dignitaries and Majesty for giving us your time and blessing. Thank you, Chief Naja, for making sure that we did everything in order and got here. I just feel so much stronger and so much more solid foundation of who I am and where I'm from and whose I am. And that's just a wonderful feeling to have. So I'm just nothing but gratitude. Dalu.
Imela. Shavante Udo Adigo, how does it feel?
Yes, it feels great and a bit touching. I started in this not knowing who I am and, you know, bearing the English version of my name, and now knowing that I have my traditional Igbo name is very humbling because it carries weight and it means a lot to me. I would like to thank you, Chief, for your hard work. I would like to thank His Majesty and everyone else for the efforts that you have given to bring us forward and give us our names. I thank you very much. Dalo.
Welcome.
Lance Noa Ebube, how does it feel?
First, I'd like to thank His Majesty, the elders and royals, and you, Chief Naja. It feels amazing. I feel so blessed. I'm honored. I'm overwhelmed. I'm trying to work on my breathing so I don't embarrass anyone. The connection that I have now to my both my enslaved Africans from Igbo, I can say now enslaved Igbos from the continent. I'm just overwhelmed, and thank you so much. Dalu to everyone.
Yeah, guys here, brother. Yeah, guys here. LaDonna Golibe, how does it feel?
It feels incredible. Thank you so much to His Majesty, dignitaries, royals. Chief Naja, thank you so very much for providing a platform for us to reconnect to our ancestral roots. I feel amazing. I know this is just the beginning of the journey, and I'm so thankful. Thank you again.
You're very welcome. No. Sandra Henderson, Ijema, how does it feel, beloved?
Well, right now I am very overwhelmed when you see one of my distant relatives on this panel. And a lot of the dignitaries, and one of my relatives is one of the dignitaries, and can actually see his face for the first time is very overwhelming. Majesty Erie, welcome. Thank you, Chief, for making this happen.
You're very welcome, dear. You're very welcome. Alicia McCullough, Ada Obi, how does it feel?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Chief Naja. Thank you, His Majesty, as well as all the dignitaries and royals that are on this call right now. I feel so grateful to have been a part of this process. I feel so connected to this community, to my family that I've met within this community, as well as just feel remembered. I think for a lot of folks that it's easy to feel forgotten, you know, and I feel really remembered by this community and this family. And so I'm looking forward to continue this journey forward with everyone and continue to learn more about Igbo culture as well.
Okay. Welcome, welcome. And we have one more amazing sister, Teresa Johnson Lombardi, Uchechukwu. How does it feel, beloved?
Dalu, I feel, in a word, that I'm home. It feels like home. I want to thank His Royal Majesty, all of the dignitaries, and to you, Chief, for guiding us home.
Please call in about 6
I am so grateful. I'm so honored just to be here. Thank you.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to hear you. Could you please repeat that? We want to honor you so you can be heard by everyone.
You are the one causing the problem. Edward, mute yourself. Your voice collided with what you were saying. Thank you.
Teresa, could you speak again, please? This is your day, beloved.
It would be my honor. I feel like I'm at home. In a word, I'm home. And I thank you. I thank you, your Royal Majesty, for all of the dignitaries that are here, and for you especially, Chief Naja, for guiding us home. This journey is not complete, but now I have found my way. Thank you.
Okay.
I would like to say something to each and every one of you. You all have worked extremely hard learning about the Igbo culture, taking your Igbo Market Day classes, learning about the language, going from point to point, assignment to assignment, giving information that it just didn't make sense, but you kept pushing forward together as age grades. If you all knew what these individuals went through for their rite of passage, you would applaud each and every one of them with the thunderous applaud. I love each and every one of you, and we will continue to find our way home. This is just the beginning, because there's so much more. Because I'm gonna tell you something, when you step foot on our ancestral homelands and you're able to see the palace and you're able to go to the Anogu's farm and see everything that we have to offer at home. I mean, me, myself, I had the Lolo cooked for me, little old me. His Majesty came to America for little old me. I want you all to continue to experience that, because this Igbo family is the best in the world, and we will love on you like you have never been loved before. Now, we're some tough individuals. Y'all know we're tough, but it's because we require greatness, because we come from greatness. So again, I love each and every one of you. Continue your journey. Dalu.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Well said. Well said.
Okay, I am continue. MC to the next.
Okay.
MC, next.
Thank you very much, everyone. Once more, this is very, very emotional. At some point.
It's okay. Your volume is very low.
Volume.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Better.
Okay.
Just,
Get the mic up.
Just project.
So, I said thank you once more, everyone. At some point, pardon me, I had to get my tissue paper because, it felt so real. It felt so, the connection was amazing to see my brothers, to see my sisters come home. That's emotional moment. Thank you once more. Welcome home.
Okay, next.
Ed, let's go.
Edward Anabago. Edward Alarabagola.
So everybody was unmuted before. Now everyone will be muted again, so you can only be unmuted when you want to speak, just for our information.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Kaina Ganiru. Next.
Edward, please.
It's okay. You can take his part.
Edward, the next item on the program.
If he's not there,
okay, Tony, 1 week. Because go out the next one. Can I move? I want the time.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. It's moving.
Yeah,
let's bring on Dr.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay. Edward is here now. Edward, carry on.
Yeah, because our next program item is a goodwill message by Dr. Anthony Richards from Barbados and Antigua community.
No. Is the Jamaican 212. Yeah. Look at 212 on the program.
212.
Yes, on the program.
Okay. 2:12 p.m. Okay. So I think the next item after that is the presentation by the Ebonyi State team.
No. 212 after the naming ceremony is the Jamaican.
Jamaica.
Oh no, can you please, I think that's your part actually.
Someone else can do it. He's to just introduce or no.
Edward, Bomb can below the next part. Bomb, let me introduce.
Okay. No, what Wagner? Go ahead and introduce our guest, Dr. Brittany Ngozi Osborne, and the floor is up to you.
Okay, Brittany, here we go again. Dr. Brittany Ngozi Osborne, Jamaican Igbo, Jamaican American Igbo. She's our great daughter. She's the ambassador for the Caribbeans, representing what we're doing with Niger. She has a PhD in medical anthropology, joint masters in digital arts and sciences. She's a great daughter for us. I was telling them that you're available. I'm ready to give you away to a handsome Igbo man. Okay, Brittany, come on, let's go. Ngozi.
Salut, Anowu, again. I definitely want to say thank you to you, my dear cousin, and to His Majesty, Chukwemeka Eri of Eri Kingdom, and all of the royals, the dignitaries, and all of the Igbo people for your welcoming spirit and desire to reconnect with those of us who are Igbo descendants throughout the Americas. A special thanks is also due to CISA and your leadership for making this event possible. And I am forever grateful to my beloved Chief Anyanwu Itutu, Chief Naja Chinyere Njoku Ere, because it is really your nonprofit organization that was the spark that would lead me back home to my Igbo family and has helped make this reconnection moment even possible. I, Dr. Ngozi, am proud that part of my ancestral bloodline originates among the fierce people in Igbo land. And I, Dr. Brittany Osborne, am also a proud daughter of a mighty people who descends from generations of warriors, wise women, and wise men of noble spirit and character, the Jamaican Maroons. Words cannot express my gratitude to the Maroon leadership and members of the community who are in attendance today. It is my greatest honor and privilege to virtually introduce the global Igbo community to you. I want to especially thank our Maroon spokesperson for this reconnection effort, Chief Wallace Sterling. For over 25 years, Chief Sterling has served as Chief of Moortown and its neighboring communities within the Rio Grande Valley, located in Portland, Jamaica. This region, nestled between the Blue and John Crow Mountains, is globally recognized on the UNESCO World Heritage List among others like the Great Pyramids of Giza, the Great Wall of China. It's on this list for both its cultural and natural heritage, making it the only site throughout the Caribbean to receive this dual distinction. As the eldest of all the current Maroon chiefs, Chief Sterling is a national and international advocate and champion for preserving Maroon cultural heritage so it can be passed down to future generations. As chief over the region where my family comes from, I personally want to pay honor and respect to you and thank you for your leadership. Before our spokesperson and chief speaks, the blowing of the Abeng will be blown by Andrew Osborne. Chief Sterling, what is your name on the call so they will know to unmute you?
It's Wallace Sterling. Wallace Sterling.
He can unmute himself.
Well, let me say good afternoon to everyone, and a big Akwaba and a big Medasi as well. And I want to say to the chiefs and all the persons who are participating in this such a noble and wonderful festival today, that what it speaks to is the value and the tenacity of our African brothers and sisters throughout the many years, and how we fight all along to keep our culture alive and to really enjoy that which is ours, which we know for sure that we can preserve. Ladies and gentlemen, we on our part here in Jamaica as Maroon community, we have tried our best to maintain as much of the African culture of our foreparents as we could have maintained, given the circumstances under which we had survived. It is to our honor and to the honor of our ancestors that we still reside the way we do, and the war that they had fought against the colonial power and managed to secure for us land and freedom. And we are able to reside here in this community. I want to thank, the person, Brittany, who had introduced me. And I also want to say thank you to the Igbo people for participating in our own festival last October. I know that you had yours. We think it is just right that we should also be a part of it because it's an all African thing. Never mind, Africa has been transported to the Caribbean, but we still can reunite. And the fact that flight is taking place now between Africa and Jamaica directly, we would at some point in time in the future hope to travel back to the motherland to participate directly in festivals that are taking place there in the motherland. For Igbos here in America, we greatly appreciate the fact that you continue throughout the years, wherever you find yourself, to assert your influence and to keep your culture alive. To us as African, it speaks volume, and we are thankful that you are able to do so on a day like today, a significant day, because tomorrow, the history of Jamaica would be an even more significant day, because it would be marking the year when our foreparents were liberated finally from the plantation. So tomorrow is Emancipation Day in Jamaica. So we were full free, at least those of the enslaved person who were left on the plantation. For us, the Maroons were out there long before that. This is 283 years since we have had our freedom from the British. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I could not have spoken and we could not have been here. First of all, you heard the Abeng. But I want you to understand that we still play the drums, we still sing the songs that our foreparents have sung. And I want to introduce you now to our drummers and dancers, and enjoy, because they just have a few minutes to do what they have to do. Ladies and gentlemen, our dancers and drummers.
Somebody knows what's up, So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're very thankful to you all to allow us to demonstrate to you what we were doing and what we have been doing in this diaspora in terms of maintaining our African culture and the music of our foreparents. That was the Cromanti dance, right? The Cromanti songs and the drums that we normally would have played in this situation. So we thank you though, and we said, as I said before, a big medasi, a big thank you to the Igbo people and for what you have been doing. And I hope you continue to go from strength to strength. And we on this side will continue to do our best to maintain our African culture.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. I think that many of us were excited to hear from our brothers and sisters from the Jamaican, the country of Jamaica, and especially the people of the Kromani Maroon people with their music and dance. Thank you so much. We applaud your efforts to continue to keep the culture alive and well. At this point, we are going to, Mr. President?
Yeah, please. Quickly, I want to recognize the presence of Igwe Iluna of the Fitaduna Kingdom. He's here with us. I want to welcome him. I want to welcome the regent of Oba, Prince Noel Ezenwa, has also joined us. All these were recognized. Royal fathers were recognized at the beginning of our event, but now that they're coming in, we recognize them as they come in. So Igwe Ndewo, I think his designated is number 389507. That's how he's recognized in the participant role. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless every one of you. Thank you very much. You are doing good. You are doing good.
And from here, I said, thank you very much. It's been wonderful. Keep it up.
That's Prince of Oba. Ndewo.
Dalu Rinde, Dalu Bobby, Unawaka. Dalu no, this is Noike. Dalu no.
Obambam.
Obambam. Asamumadi.
Obambam.
Asamumadi, no so Bambam.
Ema iru ezokpoko ọbali esika. Iru nuncha niile bụ nnọọ ezokpoko. Nnọọ.
Oh, dalu shinne.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, next is a Google message by Dr. Anthony Richards, directed to the Antigua, the Barbados and Antigua community. Dr. Richards, please. Dr. Richard.
Greetings, everybody.
Okay.
This is Anthony Richards, and here is my mother, Hilda Richards. We are speaking to you from Antigua and Barbuda in the Eastern Caribbean. And we are representing the people from the tiny islands who were forced here into slavery, into freedom, and who are desperately seeking to know our roots. I also speak for the community of the people of Barbados where I work. And we had hoped to bring you a presentation of our culture. Unfortunately, we had some personal difficulties, and we hope to join you again next year. Now, we want you to know that our scholars at the University of the West Indies have been trying to connect our cultures. They've put together the dictionary of Caribbean English usage. And in the dictionary, they've put where different words and different proverbs have come from. Professor Alsop at the University of the West Indies tells us that The reason that we call our country Barbados, BIM, the Barbadians call Barbados BIM among themselves, may well be from the Igbo, Ibem, my house, right? You need to tell us if that's correct. And then even when we speak the English language, professors tell us that we have translated Igbo phrases into English in our everyday language. So when somebody is greedy, we says that they have big eyes, you know.
Yeah. Anyuku is big eyes.
Anyuku, greed.
That's right. Yeah. When we cry, we don't talk of tears. We talk of eye water, right? And
Anyamili.
Anyamili.
Yes.
Yeah. That's Igbo. That's Igbo word.
Yes. My grandmother never said the word cocoyam, right? For she always called the plant Ede. Although it is Edos in the English book, she called it Ede, and nobody could change it. That's my grandmother. That's her mother over here. Some people believe that our national dance comes from the Igbo land or from the Delta, and we will show it to you next time, I promise, right? So my specialty these days is to look at what messages the plants that we use, the games that we play, the food that we eat, tell us about our roots. We play that game with the seeds, with the seeds that you drop into different holes, and it is our national game here, right? In Antigua and Barbuda. I think you call it a cho. Many of the plants that we use might have uses that we brought here from Igbo land. For example, this plant here, I chose to show you today. It, in Igbo land, we are told that it represents the leopard, the majesty of the leopard, right? Ebube, Agu.
Ebubago.
Agu. And we are told that you let people have a bath in the juice of this plant when they are given a special position of authority to help protect them. Like if a person was to become a policeman or a soldier, his mother would make sure that he was bathed in a bath that had this. And I have to tell you that right now, the house that I'm sitting in is surrounded by this plant as protection and decoration. And this is true of many old houses in the Caribbean and even modern houses in the Caribbean. This is a modern house. And so through the clues that the plants give us, we are seeking our roots. I want to wish everybody, especially the people who received their names today, God's richest blessings and the power and majesty of the leopard. Your Excellency, Your Majesty, right, Egwes, and in the Ozo, right? Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.